Here is a super simple breakdown of how the Titleist SureFit hosel adapter works, what each setting means, and how it can help your ball flight and lower your scores. With this adapter, you can fine-tune your loft and your lie angles so the club works perfectly for your swing. At first glance, it's a little confusing and maybe even a little intimidating, but I'm here to show you it's a simple tool that can help your golf game dramatically without going through a swing change or buying a new club. Titleist SureFit adapter is a dual-axis adjustable hosel. What this means is instead of just having one option where you can adjust loft, you can also independently adjust lie angle, and I'll tell you why that's so important here in just a minute. One note is that the driver and the hybrid settings are different, so make sure, depending on the club you're working on, you're looking at the right chart. The system is pretty straightforward. It's based on 4 letters, A, B, C, and D, and 4 numbers, 1, 2, 3, and 4. When you combine all of these different settings, it gives you 16 possible combinations, so you can be super specific on the adjustments you need to make to your ball flight. And later in the video, we'll go over the SureFit chart so you know how to make the adjustments that you need to make to adjust your ball flight. Now, real quick, I went from a 15 handicap all the way to a scratch without taking a single golf lesson. I started this YouTube channel to share all the tips, tricks, and secrets that I learned along the way so you can use the same learnings to help your golf game and speed up the progress of lowering your handicap. As I mentioned, with the SureFit adapter, you can adjust both loft and lie independently. But first, let's go over the more simple setting of loft. If you need help hitting the ball higher off the tee, maybe your driver's too low and you're losing out on yards, you can simply add a degree or two of loft to get a little bit higher launch and more carry distance. Conversely, if your driver's going too high because it's too spinny, you can reduce loft just the same. Now, the adjustments on the chart show we're either adding or subtracting a degree or two of loft. Now, this is all based on the stated loft of your club. It's the loft that Titleist manufactured your club head with, and it's the number on the neck of your club head. Now, the second adjustable setting is lie angle. It's less understood than loft in the golf world, but it can really help you hit more fairways if you know how to adjust it correctly. Now, you can see when it comes to lie angle, Titleist on their chart uses 2 terms: upright or flat. I like to think of lie angle in this way. An upright lie angle brings the toe up off of the ground. It raises the toe of the club head. This helps right-handers bring their ball flight more left. So if you're a right-hander and you miss a lot of fairways right, you can adjust the lie angle to be more upright to help bring your ball back into the fairway. Making your lie angle more upright is commonly used by golfers that struggle with a slice. It can help reduce the amount your slice moves left to right. Conversely, a flatter lie angle brings the toe of your club head closer to the ground, and it moves a right-hander's ball flight from left further right. Titleist provides a chart with all 16 settings, but let's break down a scenario here. If you bought your driver off the rack, odds are it has an A1 setting. This is the stock loft and lie setting. Now let's pretend your driver is a little too high and your miss is right. This is a common miss for amateur golfers. You would want to first try moving your setting from A1 to C2. If that ball flight is too low, then you can try B2 to raise the ball flight. You can see they do a good job on the chart outlining which way you want to move your ball flight and which direction you want to move your settings to. Now for a second example, let's say you hit your driver pretty straight, but it's just too low. Because you're hitting the ball straight, it's just simply too low. We don't want to adjust lie angle. We simply want to add more loft. So if you're currently on setting A1, the next setting you might want to try is D4 or even A4 if you need it a little bit higher. One other note is they have 2 different charts, one for right-handers and one for left-handers. So make sure you're using the right chart for your dexterity. Last but not least, how do we physically make these adjustments on our club? Equipment-wise, all you'll need is a driver wrench, which Titleist sells. From here, you'll simply unscrew your driver, adjust the hosel settings to your desired letter and number, and then put your driver head back on with those settings in line. Now, there are 2 very important pieces to this process you don't want to miss or get wrong. One, make sure the dot on your driver is in line with the letter and number of the setting you're adjusting to. This is how you know you're locked in on your desired setting. Secondly, a lot of people don't talk about this. Make sure you're using a branded driver wrench, not one from Amazon that doesn't have a brand. It doesn't have to be Titleist. It can say Callaway, Ping, Cobra, etc. But the ones you buy on Amazon that don't have a brand on them aren't torque wrenches and they won't click, and you can risk stripping your driver or cracking your hosel. But with your branded wrench, tighten it all the way until you hear a click or two, and that's how you know you're locked in, secure, ready to play golf. As you can see, the Titleist SureFit adapter is a great way to improve your golf game, all without going through a swing change or buying new equipment. Go ahead and hit that like button, comment with your favorite adapter settings or adapter questions you might have, and make sure to subscribe for more videos on how to lower your handicap.